Forget the forecasts. Tear up your predictions. What you thought this Cleveland Browns story was going to be. It just got set on fire. Right now, in the heart of Berea, the very ground feels different. There's a charge in the air, a tension so thick you could cut it with a lineman's grit. This isn't hype. This isn't off-season chatter. This is the reckoning. And it starts in the one room nobody saw coming. The quarterback room. Deshaun Watson's shadow still lingers. Yes, the questions about his return, his health, they hang heavy. But something else has exploded into view. Something impossible. His name? Joe Flacco. Yeah, that Joe Flacco. 40 years etched on his face, a Super Bowl ring on his finger, and words pouring out of him like he's already claimed the throne. He stood there, looked the world in the eye, and basically said, "This job? It's mine." And the dog pound? We all just leaned in a little closer. Because the way he said it, it wasn't arrogance. It was certainty, the kind that rattles bones. But hold on. This isn't just Flacco's redemption song. Oh no. This room, it's a powder keg of talent and storylines. Kenny Pickett, traded here, a chip on his shoulder the size of Lake Erie, still burning to prove he's a franchise guy. Dylan Gabriel, the kid from Oregon, slinging it with collegiate fire still fresh on his hands. And then there's Shedeur Sanders, a name that carries its own weather system, intrigue swirling around him like a Cleveland blizzard. The front office, seeing Watson's horizon still hazy, didn't just buy insurance. They bought the whole damn agency. 2 vets. 2 rookies with sky-high ceilings. Is it madness? A stroke of genius? Or the kind of beautiful chaos that forges legends? Flacco sees it. He sees these young guns. He's literally mentoring a kid, Shedeur, whose legendary dad, Dion, Flacco almost played against. Think about that. A bridge across NFL generations, happening right here, right now. And he's not hoarding secrets. He's sharing them. "I want to be a great teammate," he said. "I'm not worried about teaching guys and it biting me." That right there is different. That's Cleveland. Or what we want Cleveland to be. And that raw, unfiltered hunger. It's not confined to the QBs. Joel Bitonio. Our rock. Our warrior. He stared retirement in the face after a brutal 2024, and he blinked last. He's back. And his voice. It's a Cleveland anthem. Toughness, he roared. Not just on the line. Everywhere. Turning 2-yard grinds into 5-yard gashes. Our defense tough. It all starts with toughness. This isn't just talk, dog pound. This is a promise etched in sweat and sacrifice. No more hoping. This is about being the storm. And speaking of storms, the defense. Our pride. Our fortress. Greg Newsome, too, stepping into an even bigger void, especially with the gut-wrenching news about JOK's neck, his voice heavy but firm. We have everything to prove. This league, it will humble you. Fast. He's lived it. He's seen our defense be a terror, the stuff of nightmares for opponents. And he's felt the sting when the burden became too much. But there are no excuses in Jim Schwartz's world. The architect of that 2023 defensive masterpiece, he's demanding an encore. Not just good, elite. Again, new warriors drafted, Mason Graham, Carson Schweitzer, not projects but reinforcements. Ready to bleed orange and brown. You feel it, don't you? This isn't just another camp. OTAs aren't casual strolls. They're battle simulations. Stefanski-Berry, they've flipped a switch. The rookies? They're not starstruck, they're starving. The vets? They're not gatekeeping, they're guiding. It's a vibe. An undeniable, almost desperate energy. The kind that says, we've been down. We've been counted out. But we are not broken. This is about forging an identity that can withstand anything. The brutal AFC North. The inevitable injuries. The crushing weight of Cleveland expectation. So I'm looking at all this, the ghost of Flacco playing like a rookie king, Bitonio breathing fire, Newsome demanding blood and thunder, a room full of QBs who could all be the future. And I gotta ask, is this real? After all the years, all the false dawns, all the heartbreak that's become part of our DNA, could this finally be the moment the narrative shifts? Not just for a season, but for good? Is Joe Flacco the improbable savior we never knew we needed, even if it's just to light the way? Can this defense reclaim its throne and drag this team, kicking and screaming, to glory? Or are we, the ever-faithful, ever-hopeful dog pound, just setting ourselves up for another gut punch? Tell me what you think. Because right now, the only thing clearer than the Cleveland skyline on a perfect day is that something profound is happening. And it might just change everything we know about our Browns.